shy.
Who are you?
Hi, my name is Shalom. I don't know what else to say now.
It's okay. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
Your hobbies, your interests.
Whew. My hobbies. I crochet for fun. I'm not good, but I try. I like blowing bubbles in my spare time because I don't smoke, and it's like the same feeling, but no long issues. I read mostly fairy tales, a little bit of horror here and there, and mythologies. And I try to take naps, or I go on walks and I watch birds. So those are my hobbies. Or I'm just gonna that thought's gonna stay back up there. It's gonna stay there.
Just good thought to yourself. Okay.
No, really. For if I say there's a beauty in the loss of life or in the idea of someone getting murdered, that's giving very off vibes. It's like, oh wow, she's a weirdo, but like now there's a reason to be scared of her. No, it's nice. Like when you see
Death is nice.
no, death isn't nice. It's just the way it is portrayed in certain works of fiction is really, I was going to say calming, but that is also wrong. You know what? Let's move from this. There's no pleasant way to explain it. So let's skip to the next part.
What makes life meaningful to you?
Wow.
I can rephrase.
Yeah, definitely, please.
Okay. What is important to you? What puts a smile on your face?
This should not be a difficult question. My family, my bird, plants, my art. These feel very vague to answer. What is important to me?
Yeah, what is important to you?
Generally or personally? Because generally those are the things I list. But personally, I don't know, maybe it sounds a little bit selfish, but me.
Very important to you.
I'm very important to me. For the most part, I used to put myself aside. Or rather, I used to be a very big people pleaser. And I still kind of do put people's opinion higher than my own. But lately I'm trying to love me. I don't appreciate me enough or like me enough. So I'm trying to be that. I'm trying to do that for myself. It's hard. It's really, really hard. But I can do anything. So like, there's that. Okay, I don't want to sound like that, but it feels like I spent all this time, energy on one person.
Yeah.
And now it has amounted to nothing. That's a fear I have. That's a genuine fear I have. I would be content single. I would be very content spending the rest of my life by myself. If I find someone, I've told myself, like, where I'm at currently, this person, or where I'm at currently as myself.
Yeah.
If things don't work out, I'm never doing this again. I've had it's been bad ball to bad ball to bad ball. I am tired of boiling rotten eggs and just like smashing them. I don't want that anymore. I'm tired. And I feel it's very valid. I can't keep finding myself again because an Adam decides that I don't want to do this anymore. When do I feel most like myself?
Yeah.
When I go for my walks, when I'm out of my house, and when I have bubbles with me. I know that sounds very strange, but bubbles do something to me. It's like they release this childlike wonder from me, and I'm like, wow. When I dress like this, my hair is like this, and I'm out on walks, when I'm seeing birds, I feel more shalom than shalom has ever felt. Calm, collected, there's no work, there's no nothing. No one is calling me, there are no deadlines to me. Everything feels calm and sure.
What is it like being a creative in those states?
It is hard. For two reasons, right? I don't think a lot of people in the industry understand that. It's more than just let me use myself as an extension. It's more than just pressing a button. I think every single person has undermined because of social media, how easy it is to view this content. It's now seen as something that is simplified. I spend hours mapping out mood boards, drawing sketches, and I'm terrible at drawing. I'm really terrible. Drafting poses, ideas, how I want the scene to look, and then someone is pricing me to $5 for 5 pictures. How much did I buy that camera, mister? Or someone is asking me to come and take pictures for them for free, and I will edit those pictures as well. It feels it's very insulting. I don't say, for as long as I can remember, has not encouraged me as an artist in any way. If not for the fact that I have friends who are also in a similar line of work as me, I would have given up like years ago. Everything seems so unrealistic here. It doesn't thrive here. Sure, a lot of top artists have come from the country. A lot of top creators have come from here as well. But the state in itself, it doesn't encourage. There's nothing here.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Multiple times. Wait, if I say multiple times, that makes me sound like can I say the H word?
No.
It makes me sound promiscuous. Yes, that's the right word. But yeah, I've been in love. Like, I'm trying to count mentally, and it's like
It's not much.
not much. I'm trying to be like actually sure.
Oh, okay.
It's been 4 times. 4 is a lot too.
And did it feel different each time?
It did. Each love was a new experience. Did it hurt? Absolutely. It was painful, but it was a new experience. Will I say there were any good moments? The bad memories outweigh the good ones.
Why? Why do you think that is?
Why? I lived through that. The pain I felt trying to move from it all. Each time, it's like betting, all right? It's like gambling with my feelings, and each time it just hurt worse than the last time. You think after the first, second, third, you would be fine. Oh no, you're not fine. It gets worse. It's like each time it doesn't work out, I've opened up the old bottles and we're doing this all over again. Love is beautiful, but it hurts in such a way that I would do fine without it. I would be fine without it.
What is the most hurtful thing someone has ever said to you?
Oof.
Yeah, you could take a second.
That opened that. I don't know, I feel like, wow. Give me a moment to gather myself, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh my Moses. Help biscuits and rice cakes. It has to be, or rather, it was just, they said they wouldn't leave me. Which is weird because they did, but I don't take those words lightly. It's the same, those words take the same way as I love you. I don't say that word loosely. Oh my gosh, I don't say that word loosely. It does something to me. Words have a very funny way of sticking in my mind. And that person promised they'd never leave me. They reassured me to the point that I had absolutely no doubt. And then they did. And it messed me up so bad. I am still dealing with some internalized issues from that. And I don't know when I'm going to heal. I've spoken to a therapist to see if there is, which is a lot too. That's a lot for something so minor, right? But I didn't want to be promised something so heavy and then they leave me. The manner in which they left me, I blame myself for it sometimes. Maybe I was overwhelming. Maybe I wasn't good enough. Maybe I messed up. I wasn't there for them when they needed me. I mean, I'm glad they got the clarity they needed, but at my expense? Nah. But I'm alive, and I think that's what matters. I'm alive and I'm healing. And healing is taking a long time, but that's what matters. Yeah.
What do you think people misunderstand about happiness?
Now you need something to get it. Everyone says money can't buy you happiness. But money can't. Don't get me wrong. So something like man could probably heal me right now. But I wouldn't be as happy as I'd like to be. I used to chase that like a long time ago. I was constantly trying to find something to look forward to, something to give me some sort of joy. But I just realized that happiness comes in the little things. I started taking pictures and selfies like Facebook aunties. And I just do the thing where I'd be like from like an ugly ass angle, and something about it just brought me some kind of little joy. The selfies were ugly and my forehead looked like massive, but still, I think people expect to find happiness in the most grand places and forget that you can get joy from the little things too.
What is a memorable day from your childhood? Just a memorable day.
When I lost my tooth, my aunt took me to Mr. Biggs. My godmother, I can't remember. But we got this pink cupcake that had sprinkles, and it had a smell to it. It wasn't bad, but anytime I smell cupcakes, I try and find that particular smell. And I bit into the cupcake, and I looked down, and there's blood all over my shirt. There's blood on the cupcakes, and it turns out I lost like my tooth. Like, wow, that's crazy. Well, I don't know. It's one thing I think back on. I'm like, There's also the time I threw away the key to our house in like a river or a big puddle because I wanted to go back to the amusement park.
Don't.
Yeah.
You drove me well in that key.
No, it wasn't my fault.
You threw the key.
Let me explain. We still have time to talk about that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let me explain, right? So we went to Land of Adventure. I don't know if you remember that in Benin. But it used to be a thing here. And my mom and her friend took me and her kids to Land of Adventure. It was an amusement park. There were clowns, there were rides, there was food, and we had so much fun. And this is why you should not listen to a man, mind you. We're going back home, we're in the car, and we didn't want to leave. None of us wanted to leave because it was such a fun place. Tell me why her oldest son hits me with you should throw the key into the water so I will drive back here.
Of course.
We drove home and I didn't say nothing. I threw my house key, not his own house key. I threw my own house key inside the water so that my mom would bring us back. Because I assumed she was going to do that. Tell me why we get home, we're looking for the key everywhere and I don't see anything. My mom is getting worried, it's getting late, and it doesn't seem like they are going to take us back to Land of Adventure to look for the key inside some random portal. My mom eventually asks me and I say, I threw the key. She said, where did you throw the key? Oh, inside the water in Land of Adventure. I told her the boy had already outed me to his mom, and his mom already called my mom. My mom just wanted to get the story from me. My mom beat the shit out of me. She flogged me so hard. Wow. That day I knew I wasn't going to trust men anymore. So painful. And there was time I almost like cut this guy's wiener off. We were playing. I don't know what we were playing. So, like surgeon and patient. Don't remember what it was. We had a scissors. I had a patient on the ground. Can I cut you? He said no. I think he asked me to cut him. So I had the scissors. Luckily, a neighbor was passing by. If not, that would have been the end of his bloodline. Just. Okay, so I would say live your life to the fullest. I've almost died 4 times, and each time is crazy, but in each of those instances, I kind of have micro flashbacks of my entire life. It was like rushing before my eyes. And one thing stands out is the last time I didn't enjoy how I lived my life. I didn't like what I saw. So I am determined to live life to the fullest. I could die tomorrow. And if after this life, it will be a pit of regret. I don't want to have to go through that. To live life to the fullest, to the best of your abilities. Yeah.